Hi, everybody. It's Larry. It's Thursday, April the 13th, about 6:30. I'm going to take us for a little walk down Market Street tonight. So off we go. We're starting here I'm parked in the First Presbyterian Church parking lot, which is what we're looking at right here. Over there, that's the First Methodist Church, or the First United Methodist Church. It's on the corner of 2nd and Market. Here's a bank. That's the First Columbia Bank. Right across the street there now, that's a place where they do, blood transfusions. It used to be the post office many, many years ago, when I was a child. It's a beautiful, warm night here. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this walk is because most of the trees are in bloom. You're going to see these trees with the white flowers, like the one directly in front of us there. Also, it's high allergy season. So you see those white trees. I believe those are black locust trees. Town de Burl painted those years ago. You see those all over town. There's the front of the Presbyterian Church. This boulevard street here is Market Street. Just going to take a nice slow walk. Had physical therapy today. I'm a little tired, but we're going to do this anyway because it's such a nice night. Right there is the Jackson Mansion, which for 95 years was the Borough of Berwick's town hall. Now it's a mansion museum. There's the Dollar Tree. When I was a child, there was a building that sat there that was Guinan's department store. Before that, it was the Jackson and Wooden Company store. Very quiet today. Across the street there, that's the Sadok House. That's ahead of the Berwick Historical Society. That red brick building with the white pillars. And this statue here is the Doughboy. World War I. He was put there after World War I to commemorate the soldiers. And there's our homage to the Statue of Liberty. Put here by the Boy Scouts of America in 1951. On our right, as we're walking up here, that's the Berwick Library, the McBride Memorial Library. Crossing 5th Street. Pine Grove Cemetery across the street, where a lot of my relatives are buried. The Seward side. And now we're crossing 6th Street. have to be careful on the sidewalks. And disrepair in a lot of spots in Berwick. Our distance there on the right's some tree with pink flowers. I'm not quite sure what that is. Pretty. Crossing 8th Street. Ninth Street, a block in here is where my grandparents lived for many years. My grandmother actually lived there for about 80 years. 80 some. So she had to finally go in a nursing home. Sunoco Station. Fairly new car wash and a strip mall put in last year. I don't know if they call them strip malls anymore, but that's what I call them. There's Domino's Pizza to our right. See what price of gasoline is here today. Ooh, $3.79. That's great. I have to gas up soon. I think the gas just went up substantially. Pennsylvania being one of the worst states to buy gasoline in. We have the highest gas tax in the United States. Okay, 10th Street. Approaching 11th Street here. On our right is the Hinckley funeral home. White building. Which has done services for many of my relatives. And someday we'll do mine. I've already prepaid that. There's the sign for Hinckley. Crossing 11th. It's warm tonight. I started out with a jacket on, but I sure don't need that. Not sure what the temperature is, but it's got to be in the 70s. Going uphill now. It's a little tougher walking. Plus I'm getting a little tired at this point. I've been going maybe a total of a half mile. Oh, Lord. I need to get back in shape. I guess this is the start of it. We'll have to start somewhere. I'll walk right out to 16th Street tonight and turn around, cross the street probably, come back the other side. Giant grasshopper. Don't see many that large. A lot of signs out here for people wanting to be elected to certain spots. District judges and school board members and whatever. This is a quiet little town, most of the time. Here on our left, with the yellowish bricks, tan yellow, it's the old 14th Street School. across Market Street. Right there. It's hard to know what you can see and can't see. I have a camera mount on my chest. Don't even know if it's working. And this is 14th Street, and there's the school I was telling you about. Back of that school is still a good place to watch the fireworks put on by the borough of Berwick on the 4th of July. Shoot them off down near the Crispin Field. And it is a pleasant night. And I'm not walking very fast. Just trying to enjoy the walk. Front of the school. And up here on the corner of 15th Street is it's now a beige colored building, tan. When I was a child, that was the Strasser's Bakery. And whenever I think of a bakery or what it should be, I think of that store. If I had to write a story of a bakery, I would have that in my mind. It went out of business, I don't know, a number of years ago, 15 or so, I don't know. More than that, I guess. Now it's an apartment building, but it's one of those places with a bare wood floor, just cases of cookies, glass cases, glass display cases, and they had grape filled cookies, among other things. Strasser family ran it for many years. Harvey Strasser being the last Strasser, I think, in the family to run it. Directly ahead of us, that's Chicatano's there, that white building. When I was a child, that was a gas station. Maybe a Sinclair, I can't remember. But the man used to come out in his uniform and he would check your oil, wash your windshield, fill your gas tank up, and everybody was happy. And now it's an Italian restaurant, pizza place. Crossing the street here at 16th. I did not get run over. Down here, you can just barely see the old Berwick Hospital on Mulberry Street. That's where I was born, and many of my friends and classmates from the Berwick school system were born in here. And now we're going back south towards the Susquehanna River. Across the street, that's the building that was Strasser's. I don't know who that is, but okay. That looks out over, I don't know if you can see it, but that looks over the BIDA complex. A distance, about 3 blocks away. That's a Berwick Industrial Development Complex, where the American Corn Foundry sat until about 1961. Most of the maple trees around here now are trying to make their first leaves. This old sycamore tree. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Here in the 1300 block of Berwick on Market. Here on the right is the Waite Birch Inn, which is a bed and breakfast. In case you're from out of town and want to stay there, there's the telephone number, 570-759-8251. A free ad. block has slate sidewalks on it. You don't see too much of that anymore. There used to be a lot of that around. But over the years they've broken and people do not replace them with slate. They put poured concrete sidewalks. Across 11th Street. Shadows are getting long, which means the sun will be setting soon. And this building to my right, I believe used to be a hardware store. I think it was Sutter's. I can't remember now. It was a long darn time ago. Now it's Breeze Lines, the cable companies. Okay, crossing 9th Street. Pine Grove Cemetery here on the right. It's about 4 blocks long and a block wide. Nobody in there is making much noise tonight. About a block uphill. Till the level's off. Actually, it's been going uphill about a block from here, so. Really, the whole sidewalk goes uphill to the end of the cemetery. Corner of 6th and Market. Here's a monument to Evan Owen, the founder of Berwick. Was born in 1746, died 1819. At the corner of Cemetery Street and Market. Jackson Mansion again. Right here is the David Sadock House, headquarters of the Berwick Historical Society. Evening. across the street right here. Towards the Presbyterian Church where my car is parked. In the rear parking lot. And the building I believe you're looking at right there is the Boyer's IGA supermarket. When I was a child, that was the great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company, the AMP. And we're nearing the end of the walk. So, use the last little bit of sunshine here. Yep. Sign off. I wish you a good day. Hope you enjoyed the walk as much as I did. See you later.